Jana Salakaya Chakshunmiritam Yen Rasmi Sri Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashnaya Srimate Bhaktivedant Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Bhagavatam Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschim Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhupada Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, welcome to our weekly online class. Today we are going to discuss on Janmasthami festival. Tomorrow, all across the world, in all Krishna temple, they all will be celebrating very gorgeously this Janmasthami festival. Especially tomorrow and day after tomorrow, these are the 2 days they celebrate Janmasthami festival. So let's try to discuss something about Janmasthami festival. So in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna tells in chapter 4, sloka 9, Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tvakkadeha punarjanma naiti mameti sarjana. So Krishna is telling to Arjuna, oh my dear Arjuna, Janma karma, there are 2 things are there. Janma means the birth of Lord, karma, the activities of Lord. So who is telling? Lord himself is telling to Krishna that my birth and my activity, Janma karma chame divya, they are not ordinary, they are transcendental, they are divya, they are out of this world. Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tattvata. That person who understands this birth and activity in tattvata. Tattvata means what? In truth. It's something is that, no, I know everything. Something is a theory and something like realizing that knowledge. That is practical. So Krishna is telling the person who understands and realize my knowledge, that person only, what will happen? When that person will leave his body, he will not again come to this material body. Then somebody may question, then where he will go? Tvekta deha punarjanma na mameti sarjuna. He will not take birth again. And where he will go? Mameti sarjuna. He will come to me. Krishna is telling, he will come to me. So when Krishna is there in the Vaikuntha and the spiritual world, Vrindavan, so that soul goes to there. Just in this one sloka, Krishna is revealing the secret. He's telling, what you have to do, just you have to understand my birth, my activity are not ordinary. They are extraordinary. So when you understand these things, then automatically you will come to me. So this is the day of Janmasthami. And in this day, Lord Krishna was born. So let's try to understand how actually Lord Krishna is coming to this material world and how is it totally extraordinary. Sometimes like a jailer, a president of a country, he goes to a jail for visiting, supervising. And if the prisoners, they will think that, Hare, just see, he must have committed some kind of a crime. That's why he's coming inside. So this is mere foolishness. He's not coming because of the crime. He is coming because of his magnanimity to give his mercy to all the prisoners. That's how he's visiting inside to see how they are. Similarly, this material world is not a proper place for the God. It's like a jail. But still, God is coming from the spiritual world, from the Vaikuntha planet, to this Kuntha, to this miserable planet, just to give his magnanimity, to give his mercy to all the living entities. And this is the day of Janmasthami, when Lord has descended in the middle of the night, 12 at noon. And this month of Bhadra, this after Purnima, after birth of Balram, on the Ashtami Tithi, Lord Krishna was born. It was said that when this Tithi comes, all the auspicious signs that comes in the sky, the rivers are fully they are flowing, and all the auspicious star Rohini, they are in the sky. So this is like the thing for the astrology. It has never come and it will not come in the future also. So when Krishna was taking his birth, the best possibility what astrology can predict, that all cosmology, that nakshatra, that star, everything that has come on that time. And then Krishna was taking his birth. So it is explained that the birth of Lord Krishna, so it's not like an ordinary person, just like an ordinary person, how he takes his birth in the hospital, right? And they go to the doctor and the doctor helps in delivering the child. And you see that how the child was all across the body, the blood are there and they clean the child. The Krishna is not born like an ordinary child. Here you can see the picture. It is Sukadeva Goswami is telling that first, Lord Krishna comes into the mind of Vasudeva, and from his mind, Krishna goes to the heart of Vasudeva, and then from his heart, Krishna goes to the heart of Devaki, and from the heart of Devaki, Krishna goes to the womb of Devaki, and from the womb of Devaki, directly Krishna manifests outside. It's not that something labor pain happened, then delivery happened. Not like that. Krishna directly manifests outside, directly in front of Devi. And you can see how Krishna is manifesting. Sankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma is holding such a big 7-8 feet. So it's not possible like an ordinary child born. And then when Devaki and Vasudeva sees that Krishna with Sankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, they become totally surprised, astonished, and they were not able to think what to do now. And then Vasudeva started offering prayer. Maula, oh my dear God, you are the creator, you are the maintainer, you are the destroyer, you are the everything for this cosmology. Please shower blessings upon us so that we can be free from the cruelty of Kamsa. And when Vasudeva was offering prayer like that, and then Devaki started offering her prayer, and Devaki tells that you are the source of all the avatars. And Kurma, Matsya, Narasingha, Rama, Varaha, all the avatars has come out from your body, my dear Lord. You are the source of all the avatars. Please bestow fortune on me. Protect me from the cruel hands of my brother Kamsa. And in this way, Devaki was offering prayers to Krishna. And then they were seeing Krishna, Vishnu as a god. And then at that time, Devaki's Vatsalya Rasa overpowers him. And immediately, like a mother, she started offering prayer. She tells to Krishna that, oh, my dear God, if you will become such a big 400 form, then Kamsa will see you and he will kill you. Already he has killed my 6 children. So I don't want you to again die in the hand of Kamsa. Please become a small child so that I can hide you under my side. That was the prayer of that whenever affection, love comes, logic and reasoning doesn't act there. So Devaki is telling to Vishnu to become a small child so that I can heal you in my sari, and Kamsa can't see you. In that way, Devaki is offering so many nice, beautiful prayer to Krishna. And at last, Vishnu started telling, and Vishnu tells that actually, my dear father and mother, you two are not an ordinary person. You two are a very special person. And Vasudeva tells to Devaki and Vasudeva that in your last life, you two were Sutapa and Prishni. And you did lot of tapasya that time. And in that tapasya, when I gave my darshan, Prishni and Sutapa, so that time you told that you want me as your son. I was surprised because people sometimes ask about money, they ask wealth, they ask some kind of a liberation from birth and death. But you just asked myself as your son. So I was totally touched by your what boon you asked. And then in that life only, I born as your child. And my name was Prishni Garva. And your next life, you Prishni and Sutapa, you become Aditi and Kashyap. And again I took in your womb as a child, and I born as a Vamana Dev. And then in this life, you are Devaki and Vasudeva. And I am the same God, Krishna, born from your womb. So my dear father and mother, you are so special. Since last 3 lifetimes, I am taking birth as your child. So, but in this life, you too will go back to Godhead. There is no further life. This is the last life, because I have given you the boon that I'll become your child for 3 lifetimes. So I completed this lifetime, and in this lifetime, you will go back to Godhead. In this way, Krishna give assurance to Devaki and Vasudeva. And then Krishna tells that actually I could have born also like a small child. But because you asked that boon that you want God Vishnu as your child, so just I am giving the proof that see, Vishnu has come. Okay, so now I will become small child. Otherwise, I could have born small child only, just to show you. And then immediately, that 400 form become 200 form, and immediately he becomes small, beautiful, little Krishna with curly hairs in front of Devaki and Vasudeva. And then he is telling, just take me from here to Vrindavan. And because you are very concerned about my safety, so take me to Vrindavan and just give me to Nanda and Yashoda. And they have a daughter born there, just bring that daughter. So immediately Vasudeva was tied with so many shackles and chains. The Vasudeva was not thinking that, how come I'll take you? I'm tied with all the shackles. But just see the desire, the willpower of Vasudeva. As soon as God tells that, take me, immediately Vasudeva takes the forward step to pick up Krishna. And while in this process, all the shackles that got removed. So here, Vasudeva is giving an important lesson. While doing any service of Krishna, it's not our strength. With that strength, you are doing service to Krishna, but it is our desire. With that desire, you are doing the service of Krishna. We have our desire, strength. It depends on time, place, circumstance. With the time, the strength goes away, but desire is going to go. So when you have that right desire, positive desire to serve Krishna, Krishna gives you the strength to serve him. Actually, whatever strength, whatever capacity is coming, that is from Krishna only, right? Everything is coming. But the desire is our own. That is the soul has that desire. So when you desire to serve Krishna, Krishna becomes very happy, just like a small boy have a desire to give a gift to his mother on her birthday. What she will give? So she takes some money from the house only, she purchases some chocolate or something, and mommy, happy birthday, and gifts. The mom become very happy seeing that. In one sense, the money belongs to the parents only. But the child takes the money from the parent and brought a gift and gives the same gift to the parent. Parent become very happy. Similarly, whatever strength we have, whatever skill we have, whatever capacity we have, that all are from God only. So when you engage that capacity, strength in the God's service, just like the parents become so happy on the child, God becomes so happy on us. And just see, whatever we gave with this fellow, everything is now using in our service. So ultimately they become very happy, and my child is coming to me like that. So the thing is that, but the child should have a desire to give a gift to the parent. That the parent can't force. Arey, today is my birthday, give some gift, na. The mom will not say it. The child has to have that desire to give a gift to the mom. That desire itself is the greatest gift we can give to God. So this janmasthami, in our small possibility, whatever way we can, and just like some decoration, some abhishek, some bhoga offering, prasadam offering, these are like the small some desire we can have to serve Lord Krishna. And actually with this small desire, with this pure desire, only God gets satisfied. The desires are so powerful. Only the desire should be pure without any expectation. It's not that I'm serving you, my God, you should hike my salary, you should give me a BMW, you should give me a car. Then God will give that also, but then it's like a transaction then. It's like God is also smiling, okay, you're serving me, but you are having all this list also behind. But that also is okay. But that is not the best. The best is just serving God with a pure heart without any expectation. That is the best. And with that, God becomes so much happy that you can't imagine. And that is called bhakti. So in this day, Janmasthami, Lord was born from Devaki and Vasudeva. And then I was telling Janma Karma Chame Divyam. The Lord's birth is transcendental. It's out of imagination. Just imagine when Narsingadev was born. Who was the mother and father of Narsingadev? It's like Devaki and Vasudeva was the father of Krishna. Krishna. Who was the father of Narsingadev? Prahlad Hiranyakashipu asked, "Do your Lord is there in this pillar?" Prahlad said, "Yes, he is there everywhere." And when Hiranyakashipu breaks the pillar, from the pillar, the Ugram Biram Narasingha, he appears from that pillar. So there was no father and mother for Narasingha. He is directly coming out of a Kamba pillar. Pillar was the father and mother. So that's how, and there is no childhood pastime of Narasingha. The only pastime is Chirfat. Directly he kills the Hiranyakashipu. So Lord's birth was totally transcendental. It's not like an ordinary person's birth. And when the earth was under the ocean and Brahma was offering prayer that to Lord, please deliver the earth. That time Varahadev came out from the nostrils of Brahma. Can you imagine? Varahadev is coming out, a small boar incarnation coming out of the nostril of Brahma. And as Brahma is gazing at it, the size is increasing, and become huge Varahadev coming out from the nose. Can you imagine? So that's how the birth of Lord is totally transcendental. We can't imagine, we can't understand. So that's what Sukadeva Goswami is telling. Janma karma chame divya. Just like the janma is divya, the karma is also divya. And whatever activity Lord does, it is totally out of the world. Suppose somebody steals something, and then we call police, and he goes behind the bar, right? But when Lord steals something, we celebrate it as a festival. Makhan Chor Leela. That also is stealing, right? He's going to another house, stealing butter. He's a butter thief. And people celebrate like anything. This pastime. So Sukadeva Goswami tells that once one gopi caught Krishna red-handedly when Krishna was stealing. And then the gopi was telling, "Today I will take you to Mother Yasoda. Let's see. I will today show you that red-handed I caught you." And then she was taking Krishna and telling everything before Mother Yasoda. Mother Yasoda was not able to understand what you are telling. Come on. Just see whom you brought. You are bringing your own child and telling that I have caught Krishna. What is this? And then see, this is my own child. Actually, I was taking Krishna, but how come I am holding my own child now? Totally she got confused. And then if she was returning, and again Krishna appeared. Again you came? Yes. This time I become your child. Next time you will do, I will become your husband. No. Okay, so do not complain to my mother, Yasudha. That's how Krishna used to do so many beautiful pastimes. And actually, when Krishna is stealing all this butter, if you see the butter, it is very soft. So Krishna is telling that when our heart becomes soft, that time Krishna will steal our heart. And that is the time Krishna will reside in our heart. So as I could remember, I was studying in the Balaram Jayanti. Balaram holds a plow. And the plow is used for tilling the ground. It makes the hard ground soft so that the seed can germinate the plant. And Janmasthami, you can see Krishna taking butter. So the butter is like that soft heart. After plowing, and that plowing process is very, very painful process, anartha nivritti. But once it becomes soft, then Krishna steals the heart. Means Krishna actually resides in our heart. And that is what we can learn from this pastime of stealing the heart. And there are so many beautiful pastimes Krishna has enacted in Vrindavan. Just I'm telling two, three pastimes so that we can relate. In the beginning, the demon comes Putana. And Krishna kills Putana by sucking her breast with Krishna's lips. Can you imagine? Have anybody killed any demon with the lips? Forget about demon. Have you killed anybody with the lips? Not possible, right? But Krishna, such a small 1 day old child, sucking the breast of Putana, drank all the poison, drank all the milk, drank the soul of Putana. That's how Krishna killed. And Krishna, when he was sleeping under the ground, a big giant Rakshasa in the form of a cart, he was coming and he was pushing Krishna down. Just like the small baby, they sometimes throw their legs and hand here and there. So Krishna was also throwing, and he hit the cart, and the cart flew away and fell down, scratching the demon, and the Saktasura was died. And sometimes children, they like to go to circus, the giant wheel, the children especially, when the wheel goes up, they will go, ooh, coming down, circle, big circle. So they enjoy, children enjoy that circle, right? So Krishna also wants to enjoy, but that kind of circus was not there that time. So then a demon comes called Trinabrat, a whirlwind demon, and he takes Krishna across the sky, takes to heaven, takes across different places, and then Krishna had a good ride, went across the sky, enjoy. At last, with his hand, just pushed his bone, his neck bone, and the demon died. That's how Krishna killed the demon. And then the famous pastime Makha Mriduvakshan Leela. So Balramji complains Mother Yashoda that Mother Krishna has ate dirt. Mother Yashoda, really? How come Krishna ate dirt? I saw Krishna ate dirt. So then Mother Yashoda was asking Krishna, have you ate dirt? No, Mother, I have not ate dirt. Your brother is telling, Balramji is telling, he never tell lie. No, Mother, today brother Balramji also telling lie. So confidently and very nicely Krishna is telling, Acha, Balram is telling lie. So just you open your mouth, let's see what is there. And when Krishna opens the mouth, the whole cosmology, Mother Yasoda sees inside the mouth of Krishna. The sun, moon, the 14 planetary system, everything. And top of that, Mother Yasoda sees herself inside the mouth of Krishna, looking at Krishna's mouth. And then she becomes, my God, what's happening? And then she thinks that, no, this is my small child only. So like sometimes the Aishwarya Rasa comes, and then when the Vatsalya Rasa comes, the Aishwarya Rasa goes down. And then Mother Yasoda thinks, it's my small child. And she feeds milk to Krishna. In Vrindavan, if you remember, we had gone to this place that is called Brahmanda Ghat near Yamuna. This is the exact place where Krishna showed this universal form to Mother Yashoda. And then Mother Yashoda became very tense. What to do now? So after 100 meters, there is a Lord Shiva's temple that is called Chintaharana Mahadev. So there, Mother Yashoda takes Krishna baby, and then Lord Shiva gives his darshan. And by the darshan of Lord Shiva, Chintaharana Mahadev, Lord Shiva takes the Chinta of Mother Yasoda. And that's how Chintaharana Mahadev. Till today, the temple is there, Chintaharana Mahadev. It is near the Brahmanda Ghat. That's how there are so many beautiful pastimes Krishna has enacted in Vrindavan. When he was 7-year-old boy, he lifted the Govardhan Parvat. The last Olympic world record was 488 kilo. The champion who lifted the maximum weight in the Olympic, 488 kilo. Just imagine how much kilo Krishna is lifting. He's lifting a mountain, tons and tons of tons. Just imagine. And it's not that he's lifting and he's making his face something like difficult, just like that. Something's happening, very difficult job. He's lifting the mountain and smiling. And in the left hand, the small finger is lifting and the right finger is playing flute. That is God. In the history, nobody has seen this kind of pastime. And in the future also, nobody can enact this pastime. Only God can do God's activity. We cannot imitate. And sometimes people imitate the Ras Leela of Krishna. And Krishna has so many queens, Krishna has so many gopis. Why can't we have so many girlfriends? What's the problem? They say like this, the colleges sometimes. Then I say, Beta, when Krishna had Ras Lila with the gopis, before the Ras Lila, Krishna lifted Govardhan Parvat. So you first lift one Parvat, then you do all these things. So forget about Parvat. You just lift your mobile phone and hold for 7 days, 7 nights. What do I am speaking about 7 days, 7 nights? Hold for 7 hours. Your mobile phone in your hand. Let me see. Can't hold the mobile phone for 7 hours. What to think about the power of Lord. So we can't just imitate few aspects of the Lord, whatever we can enjoy. So that is actually wrong. So in here you can see there are so many beautiful pastime of Lord. So Krishna is telling in the Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma chame divyam evam yogeti tattva tattva deha punarjanma naiti mameti sarjana. So when somebody will understand this Janma, karma, and when Krishna was fighting with Jarasandha, Rukmani Mata perhaps she wrote the first love letter to Krishna, that if you will not marry me, then I'll just finish my life. Krishna sees the love letter and my God, this is emergency. And then Krishna runs out of the fighting battlefield. Can you imagine for a Kshatriya running from the battlefield is worse than the death for a Kshatriya. And Jarasandha was fighting. And 17th time already Krishna has defeated Jarasandha. And it was the 18th time fight was happening. And he got the letter. And it's very emergency. You see that this is more emergency than this. So immediately Krishna runs from that battlefield and directly goes to Dwarka. And Jarasandha was thinking, "Arey, darpok kayar bhag gaya. I won the match." So Krishna, and for the eternity, people are telling the Ran chhod rai. Ran chhod. Ran ko chhod diya. Ran chhod rai. So Krishna's name become Ran chhod rai. Can you imagine? But Krishna enjoys that name because whenever that name comes, Krishna remembers how he rescued Rukmani Mata. So Krishna is more bothered for his devotees than his personal name and prestige. But for us, it's vice versa. We more care about our name, fame. Kuch galti nahi, kuch kharab nahi hona chahiye. Name, prestige, fame, form, other things. It's okay na. Krishna is like that. You may tell me a thief, you may tell me a ranchod rai, Bhagoda, Bhagya, it's okay. My prestige will decline, that's okay. But I can reciprocate with my devotees properly. That is God. Where the personal relationship take precedence over his own prestige, fame, name, Krishna is so. Just imagine. Well, Krishna is, when a normal Kshatriya runs from his battlefield, people do bad words about that warrior. But when Krishna runs, people are hearing that Bhagavad Gita, how Krishna is running from the battlefield, and they're enjoying, they're glorifying Krishna. That is how Krishna's pastimes are transcendental. You cannot imagine this pastime in a mundane world. If you replicate this pastime here, you're running from India-Pakistan war, people will kill you. People will chastise you. But when Krishna runs from the battlefield, people glorify him because he's God. In this way, God's pastime is transcendental. And the person who understands actually the meaning behind this pastime, Janma Karma Chamaya Divyam, Evam Yo Veti Tattvata. One thing is that knowing theoretically is okay. But in devotion, when you hear from Parampara, you get another insight of that pastime. And that is called Tattvata. You understand that pastime in truth. And when you understand that pastime in truth, Takta Deha Punar Janma Naiti Mameti Sarjana. And Takta Deha, everybody is going to die. Nobody is here eternally, they are going to live. But Takta Deha Naiti Mameti Sarjana. Again, he will not take birth in this material world. Then somebody may question, then where he will take birth? He Mameti Sarjana. Hey Arjuna, he will come to me. Mameti Sa. He will come to me, Krishna is telling. To my abode, Golok, Vrindavan, and he will enjoy with me, he will play with me, he will roam with me. So you are going to come with me. So please try to understand my transcendental beauty, transcendental birth, and especially in this Janmasthami, because Lord Krishna is born on this day, we should understand that how this birth is such a transcendental birth. It's not like an ordinary birth. Krishna is coming to this material world just to give his his compassion, out of his compassion to distribute his mercy, is coming to this black jail to show the light to the conditioned soul so that they can go back to God. That's the magnanimity of God coming to this material world. And that is the day coming tomorrow, Janmashtami festival. And this day, Lord, coming to this material world just to give us the light. So when you understand this pastime, and this is guaranteed that by just understanding Lord's pastime, his birth and activity, you will go back to Godhead. There are so many examples in the scripture, like Narada Muni. In the previous life, Narada was a small boy. He was an ordinary boy, but he practiced devotional service and he served all the Vaishnavas. In the next life, he became Narada. And he got the passport visa to travel Vaikuntha, Brahmalok, Sivalok, Swargalok, Prithvilok, anywhere he can go without any passport check. That was Narada. Dhruva Maharaj, within 6 months, he perfected his life and he saw Lord. And Lord told that you will rule Earth planet for 36,000 years and then you will go back to Godhead. There's so many pastimes. And one pastime I can remember, one of the disciples of Prabhupada, he was in his last breath. He was in the ICU. And the doctor told that in a few minutes he's going to pass. So all the devotees, they came and they were chanting, they were doing kirtan, and they were helping her to remember Prabhupada, Krishna. And then when the last moment comes and she was about to live her life, she just opened her eye. And to all the devotees who were there, she was showing the thumb like this. And she told one sentence, what made all the devotees surprised. She told that this process works. And she just leaves the body. And this is a live incident happened, real incident happened in Iskcon. That means what? While leaving the body, she is seeing the Vishnu Dutas. She is seeing the positive light. She is seeing the Vishnu Duta. They are there to receive her, to take back to Godhead. She is telling this process more. The process what Prabhupada has given, following the 4 regulative principles, non-regulative principle, no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and practicing like chanting the 16th round of Hare Krishna mantra. So when Prabhupada has given this process, because he's such a dear devotee of Lord Krishna, so when you follow what a big Acharya has told, then automatically Krishna is bound to reciprocate. Because Krishna is telling, I am controlled by my pure devotees. So when pure devotee tells something, Krishna has to obey. That's what in this Janmashtami. Let's try to introspect. Let's try to see our true North Pole. Since last Janmashtami to this Janmashtami, how much we have advanced in devotional life, how much we are close to Krishna, whether our heart has become soft like a butter. Is it ready for Krishna to steal? And Krishna is going to stay. So let's try to see ourselves and prepare our consciousness. Pray to Lord Krishna. And let's intensify our devotional service, our bhakti, following the regulative principle, chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. So let's intensify this with each Janmashtami so that our heart will become softer and softer and softer. And then one day will come, Krishna will come to steal your heart. Heart is ready, let's go. And that is like the true Janmashtami celebration for us. So let's pray to Lord Krishna that yes, Janmashtami, we do Abhishek of Lord Krishna with Panchamrit, with the houses. If you are near any Iskcon temple, you can go to Iskcon temple, take part in the Janmashtami. If you're in your house, then celebrate very nicely in your house, decorate very nicely. Whatever deity you have, you can do Panchamrit Abhishek with the milk, curd, honey, and little sugar water, and little ghee. These are like the Panchamrit part. And if possible, we can put little fruit juice like chiku juice or watermelon juice or muskmelon juice. Any sweet juice. Juice should be sweet. It should not be sour. Like that, you can do Abhishek, and then you can feed nice bhoga, prasadam, bhoga to Lord Krishna. and then you all can honor that prasadam in your house. In this way, you can celebrate Janmashtami. And the most important is introspecting our own heart, whether heart is ready for Krishna's abode, whether Krishna is going to stay or not. That with each Janmashtami we should intensify this, and with that we should intensify our devotional service. So this should be our meditation for this Janmashtami. With this, I just want to end today's Janmashtami class, and I pray to Lord Krishna, to Radha Vrindavan Vihari, to shower his choices blessing upon you all in his birthday, Janmashtami birthday, so that you can come more close to Lord Krishna and perfect your life. Hare Krishna. So please, you all can share anything you want to share, and on your videos, and any reflection or any point you liked, you can share. Or any questions if you have, you can ask first. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji and
Krishna,
everyone. Yeah, I don't have questions, but I would like to wish everyone a very happy Janmashtami. And I think celebration of Janmashtami is just not a festival. I think it's just, I think not only for the Krishna devotees, but it's all the people actually uniting and coming together to, and, I mean, they are loving. I mean, whatever things they are doing for the Krishna is just the celebration. We cannot consider this as a festival, but I think everyone should be wholeheartedly serving Krishna, not only on this day, but it brings a lot of happiness. So, yes, I'm really very excited for tomorrow and day after. We'll be going to the Iskcon temple on tomorrow. So, yes, we'll be celebrating a lot.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Sarat ji, Manjari Mata ji, Vishal Prabhu, do say something.
Prabhuji, tomorrow the fasting or how? Fasting is day after or tomorrow?
Except there are two Tithi, Prabhu. In normal 6th also people celebrate Janmashtami, but there is a Vaishnava Tithi also. So in Iskcon we celebrate on the Vaishnava Tithi. That comes on the 7th. So we fast on the 7th of September, whole day. And at 12 noon, we take Upavas Prasad. 12 noon. That's how we do fasting on the 7th.
So 7th is a fasting and 8th is...
8th is Nandotsav.
Breakfast.
8th is again, it's a Nandotsav, and the 8th is the birthday of Prabhupada, the founder Acharya Iskcon. He was born on the 8th. So again, we fast till 12 noon, the mid, and we take lunch, direct feast prasad. So in any Iskcon, if you go on the 8th, there will be a huge feast on the 8th, because that is the birthday of the founder Acharya. Just imagine, after Janmashtami, next day he was born.
But his birthday is exactly after the Janmashtami. So that changes every year.
Yes. No, it is as for the Tithi. It is after Janmashtami, next day. So Nandotsav is the birthday of Prabhupada. So always it comes next day of Janmashtami. As for the Tithi, like that. So as if it's like Krishna's plan to bring him after him, for spreading his message all across the world.
Actually, like as per the English calendar, when is his birthday?
It is, I have to check though, because every day I celebrate after Janmashtami only. So I need to see. Like that. It's an 1896, but need to check.
So Prabhuji, what is the easiest way, because a lot of people, even we'll be celebrating in the nearby mandir only and chanting our rounds for the whole day, along with keeping the fasting. So what is the best way to celebrate at the home?
Yeah. So at the home, if you have some deity, then you can do Abhishek, for sure. If you have some deities, then. And I just told the process of Abhishek. And then Prabhupada, I remember in one of the Janmasthami festival, there is a famous Krishna book Prabhupada has written. So Prabhupada is to read that Krishna book. From the first chapter, second chapter, how the Mother Earth is going to Brahmaji, then Brahmaji is going to Vishnu, then Vishnu is telling that you all take birth in the Yadu dynasty and come soon. And then the third chapter, second chapter, Lord Krishna was taking birth. Right? So that chapter Prabhupada used to always read as it is in the Janmashtami festival. So if you have a Krishna book, you can read those chapters for sure. That is there. And as much as possible, you can do your chanting that time. So more hearing and chanting should be there in these special occasions. That is the main important thing. So that your consciousness remains very pure.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Manjari Mataji, please share how you are going to celebrate Janmashtami in your home.
Like you said, how to do Abhishek, and I did some decoration. And bas, I'll make Panchamrit and little prasadam, and that's all. It's just me and my husband. So my daughter has gone back to school, college. So whatever little bit, whatever I know, I will do. I don't know rituals in detail at all.
I saw the decoration. It was very beautiful. Very nicely you just made all the things. Makhan was also there. My God. Very nice. So just do your hearing, chanting. With love and affection, you can just do Abhishek of Lord Krishna. Krishna is Bhavagrai Janardana. He sees your love. And rituals are okay, but the goal of the rituals is to invoke love in the heart. And if that love and affection is there, then Krishna is pleased with that. So Krishna is not so much seeing the rituals, whether he did that or that. That is all details. That is just meant for invoking our love in our heart. And that day, hearing the pastime of Lord Krishna, how he was born, what I was just describing, if you can read that pastime again, that will be very nice. Very good that day. Okay? Hare Krishna. Yes, Sarat Prabhu, you want to say something?
So you said Atlanta. So Iskcon temple have do this prasadam on Friday.
Every Iskcon temple they do on the.
Maybe
Friday.
I should go to Atlanta. I should go to Atlanta.
Not Friday, Thursday. Friday prasadam, Prabhupada birthday. Yeah.
Maybe I should go. I should go on.
Go to Atlanta. The lunch prasadam time. They have a big
it's
feast.
Actually 4 hours drive from here. So I have to convince my wife for that.
Yeah. So morning you go and you will reach at the lunch time, right time.
Well, it depends on my wife. What she wants.
So Janmashtami, you are going somewhere?
No, I'm not going anywhere. My wife does all the stuff.
Okay.
So, but this Atlanta thing you said very, very interesting. I would like to go there on Friday.
So try to go on the Friday. It will be very good.
Yeah, that's
and you will see on Friday morning, they glorify Prabhupada. Like all the devotees, they'll come together in the temple hall and they all give their offerings to Prabhupada. That means they glorify Prabhupada. So that also you'll get to hear about Prabhupada, so many things. And then the Arati happens at 12 o'clock and then the Prasad.
I'll call the temple and see what the program. Okay, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Uddhav Bhakti Mataji, you want to say something?
Hare Krishna Dandavana Prabhu.
Hare
I
Krishna.
joined very at the ending, so I
Okay.
didn't. I will listen.
Please share your Janmashtami message, Mataji. All will be blessed to hear Janmashtami.
I am not able to share, but I can say we get more spiritual and transcendental experience by attending Janmashtami festival early in the morning at the Mangala Charan. When we attend the Mangala Charan, that is very blissful. observing how Lord Krishna is coming early in the morning. And when we take a darshan of Lord Krishna, we feel very blissful. And at home, when we do Abhishek of Lord Krishna, that time also we get a very pleasing experience. So on Janmashtami day, actually I am attending GEV, that Janmashtami festival. I want to serve the devotees if I get chance there. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranam to all Vaishnavas.
Hare Krishna. Yes, and you all are welcome to come to Govardhan Eco Village. We are ready, get set, go. Everything is ready, and we are expecting more than 30,000 people on 6th and 7th. There are so many beautiful stalls are there with so many exhibitions, preaching stall, question answer. Practically what all Govardhan Eco Village is doing on this day, you will get a glimpse of all that in one stall. And then Radhavan Vihari Abhishek will be happening in the main temple in the evening. And then we have a big, huge pandal for cultural event for 6 and 7. From the 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., we have beautiful dances, drama, skit, cultural programs, very nice program from the local places across the Palakkad district. People are going to present. That would be there.
Prabhuji, online can be seen or no?
Yeah, online it will be live. You can see also in online. And Prasadam will be there, breakfast, lunch, dinner for 2 days. Like that. From tomorrow morning, we are starting Janmashtami in Govardhan Eco Village. Like that. So let's pray and hope, Lord Krishna, so that you all will come. Let them get the Krishna conscious seed in their heart, the devotion to Lord. Let that be fructified in their heart. And they come close to Lord Krishna in this Janmashtami. Hare Krishna. So, okay, shall we end today's class here? So we'll meet after Janmashtami on Tuesday. And if possible, I am planning to have a class on Friday. Let's see. So I'll take one class only that I'll combine for all. So the class will be on the life of Prabhupada because Friday is the birthday of Prabhupada. So if possible, then I'll take a class in Hindi and I'll just give you the link you all can join. So because that is the birthday of Prabhupada, so thinking of glorifying Prabhupada on that day, same day. And if you want to also give some kind of a glorification offering, you also can speak for some time Prabhupada that day. So because it is said that when the acharyas are born, on that day, they are very magnanimous and they are very open